Hello everyone, this is Kylie from Kiwi the Planner Girl, and I am back today with another weekly plan with me. Today we are going to be planning in my classic Happy Planner, and this is our dashboard layout. And also, can we talk about how cute this cover is? I absolutely love it. I will link down the Etsy shop that I had purchased it from down below. But today we will be planning for the week of January 9th through January 15th. And in case you guys haven't noticed, this is a voiceover, so I am trying to figure out what exactly is that I did in terms of being able to match it accurately in my voiceover. So if you hear me make a mistake, then just don't judge me. Okay, moving along. So for this week's plan with me, I kind of came in with a little bit more of a plan because today is, or not today, but this week on January 13th is National Sticker Day. Yay! So I definitely wanted to incorporate some more stickers into my weekly spread. As you guys have seen in my last videos, which if you haven't watched, I will link that down below, but I wanted to incorporate more stickers because I'm more of a functional planner and I prefer to leave more space for me to write things out. So I knew that the Stripes and Florals Volume 3 sticker book by Kellofaplan would be absolutely perfect, just because she gives you a good variety of stickers that you can use in your planner. You have some washi strips, you have some day of the week stickers, your checklist stickers, decorative boxes, so just a good variety of things that you can use. And as usual, I'm using my stickers from Orange Umbrella Co., which are my custom, or not my custom, one of them is custom, but my script stickers that I get from her. So I really do love the script stickers just because it makes it easier for me and not having to write things out all the time. And I also had pulled out my Rainbow Quotes sticker book. Just didn't know if I wanted to use this one. I pulled it out just in case. I don't end up using it, spoiler alert, but I pulled it out just in case there was anything I could pull to include into this weekly spread. I did get new lighting for my videos, so if you guys can tell, let me know down below. Is it too much? Is it good? You guys just tell me. So I'm starting here by whiting out the headers in the boxes on the left page, just because I do end up covering them up, and I don't know what that spot was, so I just decided to white it out. But because I laid down my own headers, so I like to use quarter boxes on the headers for my checklist on that side. And I was really struggling in what I wanted to do for the left side. So just because I'm not used to having all those stickers to kind of pull from in terms of using more stickers. So this is a little hard for me, if I'm being honest. Just because I kind of do a similar layout every week, but just pushing myself to celebrate National Sticker Day. So I'm going through here and whiting out the days of the week on the right page because I'm going to be laying down the daily headers that are there in the Stripes and Floral sticker book, just to do something a little bit different. I usually don't lay down the headers for the days of the week. Like I said, I'm more of a functional planner, so using less stickers is what I do. So this was interesting in terms of trying to get it to lay down correctly, because I do need the space down below, and since it isn't a clear back, it's on sticker paper, on regular white sticker paper, I wanted to try and lay it down so it wouldn't disrupt the space down below for me to use. And since it does kind of seep in and out, I needed to lay down a strip of washi first on the very top. I just knew I wanted to do that. And you kind of see me struggling here because I didn't pull it out carefully and it kind of tangled up into itself. So kind of tore in the middle of the strip. And I'm trying to make it work. it was just so curled up that I just couldn't get it to lay down correctly. So you see there, just kind of struggling just a hot second. So I thought that I could lay it down, and maybe it would cover enough to where the tear in the middle of the strip wasn't noticeable. But no, it was way too short. So I decided to go ahead and pull another piece of washi, the same exact washi, a little bit more carefully this time, and try and lay it down. So I haven't used washi in a long time. I do have a lot of washi. I just don't personally use it anymore. I did use it a lot in my previous videos from 6 years ago is what we had established in my first video back to YouTube. And this one's a little bit different because it is paper washi in these sticker books, so they're a little bit more fragile. They aren't as flexible and friendly as regular washi, so I was definitely struggling with the fact that I hadn't used washi and it was paper washi that was very unforgiving. And again, I realized that I needed something to cut off the washi, so yeah, I was kind of struggling a lot in this video. But again, that's what I get for wanting to use more stickers. For all of my planner friends that do use sticker washi on a daily basis, please let me know your tips and tricks, because this was making me not want to use it going forward. But you know, I do want to add more variety into my planner videos just so you guys aren't watching the same thing over and over again. So yeah, just give me some ideas and gives me a little bit more variety to use. So moving along here, I am going to place another piece of this paper washi onto the top of this page. And I do wish that there would have been a little bit of thicker washi to be able to put, just because it is more of a thicker space up above than it was down below. And if I wouldn't have torn the first one I used, I could have doubled up. So went ahead and laid this down, and I just used my nail to rip it off because I was like, you know what, it's just paper. So see, it tore just perfectly. It didn't leave an uneven tear, so I was pretty happy with that. So now that I was able to get that down, I'm going back and putting the headers down, just because you see the Monday kind of sticks up and at the top and at the bottom a little bit more. So that's why I wanted to lay the washi down, because if I would have laid the header down first and then the washi, it would have covered up the top of the letter D. So that's why I went ahead and did that first. And like I said, the paper washi is very unforgiving, so I didn't want to try and, I realized after, you know, it would have been more of a mess trying to get it to, or trying to fix that mistake. So laying down my day of the week stickers here onto each specific day. And I really do like them. It's just a little, I do wish they were a little bit smaller, just because it kind of goes into the space down below, but I'm able to make it work. So one thing I will say though about these stickers is that they, again, are very, very fragile. So I almost ripped Wednesday's header trying to take that out. So just a word of caution, if you do use a sticker book, you know, just be a little careful in taking those out. Another thing that I usually do is I like to put dot stickers in my day of the week to indicate when I have meetings, appointments, my workout classes. But the dot stickers that are in the Stripes and Floral book are a lot bigger. So I was like, okay, let me just move on to the other page and I'll come back. That'll be a problem for later. So I couldn't decide where I wanted to start first, because I usually do a decorative sticker in the notes section below, but the clear stickers, the clear floral stickers there that you see, they didn't offer a lot of variety in terms of sizes. One of them was way too big and I didn't want it to take up the entire note section. So I was like, okay, let me just start with what I know, which is putting my header boxes for my different to-do lists. So I went ahead and whited out January just because I don't like the quarter box that I laid down to be too close to the top of the page. So that means I have to also white out one of the spaces of the checklist. But, you know, it has to be something that I like to look at, and it's still functional for me. So gotta do what I gotta do. And I do this for both sides because I track different things for my to-do list. I have a to-do list for work and I have a to-do list for home. Just because my work is so crazy, I do a lot of different things during the week. No day is the same, but I do have like reoccurring projects that I keep track of. So I need to have a to-do list that separates my work from my home. And what I do too is I extend the checklist on the left-hand side by putting a checklist sticker in the box below, just because I have so much going on. And what I'll do is whatever I don't complete that week, I will just move over into the next week. So I went ahead and pulled out the ROYGBIV Florals or Boxes and Florals sticker book, the volume 3 one by Kellofaplan, to try and see if I could find some dot stickers that match the color scheme of the stickers I was currently using. And I was so glad that I did find something that would match. As you see, it's not a perfect match, but it would do. And I couldn't use the floral stickers in there because there was a mix of like green as well as blue. So I didn't have any green color in my color scheme I'm using right now. So I was like, okay, I at least found my little dot stickers, so we're good to go. So like I had mentioned, I do extend the checklist on the left-hand side for work. So I went ahead and put down this checklist sticker from the sticker book, and I did notice it was crooked, so I had to try and fix it. Just be very careful, again, when trying to lift up your stickers. For some reason, I was really struggling with these in the sticker book. I usually don't struggle in terms of being able to lift them and reposition, but I don't know if these were just a little bit more fragile this time, but I was able to lift it slightly and fix it. So then I went ahead and laid down some washi that was left over from the ones that I had put over on the on the right page. And then I went ahead and put a quarter box sticker for a header for this box. Last week I had put my workout schedule down in the notes section and put a decorative sticker in that box, but it didn't really work for me just because I didn't have enough space to write down what I wanted. I like to write down when I work out, and then I like to write out what workout it is that I did and the calories that I burned, just so I can track my progress of my workouts. But I'm thinking that I want to make a separate page for my workouts of the month, or maybe workouts of the year, because I do want to track my progress in terms of, you know, my heart rate, my weight, my body composition. So that's just something I got to think about. So moving on to decorating the notes section, I was really struggling, like I said, because I didn't know if I wanted to put anything down below or if I just wanted to make it a decorative space. Usually I'll put my goals down for the week, but my goals I went ahead and put in my monthly spread. So I realized, you know, I might just have to end up using this as a decorative space. So I went ahead and laid down this decorative full box sticker, and it fit perfectly in the notes section. And then I decided to use this quote, and I didn't place it where I wanted to, but it kind of just ended up being there, because these, especially if you try to lift up, they will rip the page below. So I didn't want to risk doing that. So I just left it where it was. I would have liked it a little bit more centered, but you know, it is what it is. And I went ahead and used these little smaller floral stickers just to kind of add the little decorative aspect to the notes section, just because, like I said, I decided to use this as a decorative space, which I definitely don't mind, but I think I enjoy it more when I have a full floral box down below. So it's just something I have to play around with and figure out what I want to do going forward. Now going back to my ROYGBIV Boxes and Floral sticker book, I am going to go ahead and lay down my dot stickers to indicate my meetings and appointments that I have going on for that specific day. So I will be right back with you guys as you watch me lay down these stickers. So moving back to the Stripes and Floral sticker book, I like to add a decorative sticker down below to either the Saturday or Sunday side, and sometimes I will actually put it in the middle of both, just because I don't really do too much on Saturday or Sunday unless I decide I need to work some extra hours. But typically Saturday is a day that me and my husband like to spend together, just because we work so much during the week that we like to have one specific day just to enjoy together. So I went ahead and laid it down and then cut off the excess at the bottom. And shout out to my bestie Amy for giving me these new scissors, because she saw me struggling in my last video with my janky scissors that I had that didn't want to cut. So then I go ahead and lay down a quarter box into Saturday and Sunday, because like I said, Saturday will be a day for just my husband and I, and then Sunday I have church in the morning. So I do just like to notate that. And then I realized I had forgotten to lay down another dot sticker on Monday, just because I went back and looked at my calendar for that day, just because I like to plan ahead and know what I have going on. That way, if for some reason I make plans with somebody or need to do like set an appointment for something, I know what days will be a little bit easier to make that appointment for. So now that I have laid out the base of my spread, I'm just going back through and adding in my script stickers that I had gotten from Orange Umbrella Co. And I'll make sure to link her page down below for her script stickers. The one that I use is the F5 font, which is just absolutely classy. I love how it looks. It's not unreadable, and it just really makes everything come together. And that way I don't have to worry about writing out the specific information, because I like the look of my completed spread before I actually write anything in. So this is a true before the pen spread. So the final thing I need to do, just kind of to double check myself, is go back through in my calendar and make sure that I didn't miss anything, such as an appointment that I need to notate for a specific day. So just reviewing and making sure I have everything I need in my spread. As you can see, I had forgotten to notate some stuff for Wednesday for my day off, so just going back through and adding that in. Here is the completed look for my spread for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love how it turned out. If you did enjoy it, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for future videos. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and happy planning!